Welcome back to That So Vegas. Thanks for sticking around. I knew you wouldn't go away because that was a fantastic magic trick. I was
That's
really.
the kind of stuff you will see on Masters of Illusion this
Yes.
summer on the CW network.
Yes, every Friday,
8
8
p.m.
p.m., and sometimes back to back.
They're always back to back, sometimes brand new, both episodes, sometimes we like to call them revisited episodes or
Love
whatever.
revisiting.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no matter what, it's got classic guys on each one. Each one features some of the world's best magicians.
And so many from Vegas because we
So
know that's
many
where
from
it's
Vegas.
all at.
That's right.
Now,
And it's a much quicker drive. They don't have to fly us out.
you know that there's that.
Yeah, they give us $30 in gas and like a Pizza Hut coupon, and then we go out and do the show.
A little road trip. Yeah, Fear and Loathing in LA this time, right? A little
Exactly.
reverse. Back to the Masters of Illusion for a minute, because we have a couple other things we want to talk about. And they're doing a lot of social media interaction with the audience
Yep.
this year.
Yeah, live tweeting during the shows,
Exactly.
and Twitter handles coming up, and yep,
Right.
and that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and I will work on it better. I've got my Facebook up. My website is down, as you discovered.
Yes, I did.
Because my GoDaddy erased the files, and the guy who's got them is currently touring through Europe at the moment.
I've had the who you're with on the stage, or do you?
It was
And does it matter to you who is performing with you? Just me too. When do you know where to draw the line? Now, when you're here, because people bring their stuff here to let it out, but how do you know? Say, and I can see no that you just let it roll. It's just coming off of you. How do you know where to keep the shock value at?
the best way to, if I'm going to be on television, it's when I see the sensor going like this, and
Oh.
then I know I might have stepped too far. On stage, if I don't make at least one person groan and go, "Ooh, did he really say that?" then I'm not doing my job right. And I love taking jabs at everybody because jabs are good fun. I make Siegfried and Roy jokes. And not the typical one. That's the whole reason I got into magic, because apparently you forget to feed Roy's tiger one time, and you got to do magic for the next 10 years in this town. So I make Bill Cosby jokes. I make Robin Williams jokes. I whatever's going on.
You
I
pick
will
somebody in the audience too, don't you? Invariably take one
I'm
person.
actually not always that me. I will usually have somebody I interact with. And there's a couple jokes that when I was on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, I had
Yeah.
some fun with the audience there. One of my idols, Amazing Jonathan,
Yeah.
he would bring, and he still does, he brings somebody on stage and he will have them standing up there for a half hour, and he loves it. Because he just wants them to get more and more uncomfortable the whole time he's doing it. So in a way, I try, I love my idols to death. when I first started off doing magic, it was funny because Amazing Jonathan, one of my idols of all time, I was an Amazing Jonathan cover band. I mean, it was joke word for word, and now I try to be inspired but different from all the people that I loved growing up. So if I go, that's a joke Jonathan would say, I can't say it now. Like, dang it, I can't say it.
All right.
Because Jonathan said it or said something similar.
But the Shocker can
But
say
the Shocker says whatever. So the Shocker is inspired, and Jonathan would push the edge. Penn and Teller would push the edge. That's what I want. If somebody's not leaving my show mad,
Right.
I didn't do something right.
Well, that's amazing because you seem like such a fun guy. I do get the drift though, because there is a shock value.
People love their villains, and
Yes.
I it's fun.
Who's
to be
your favorite villain? I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Okay, but we go real quick because I don't want. You have so much going on, and we have this segment. But you're also a comic book collector.
I am a comic book collector. I am a nerd through and through. So if being into magic wasn't enough, if being into wrestling wasn't enough, now I'm into comic books and video games too. So that just means I didn't date at all in high school.
I know your poor mom. She kept hoping you wouldn't be a long-haired musician.
Yeah, she said,
and you
"Don't
turned
grow up to
into
be a
this."
long-haired musician."
Right.
She's thrilled now.
But do you have a comic book character or hero, or do you have a
Probably the one I like the best, and they've changed him a lot throughout the years, but Venom, Spider-Man's enemy. Horrible movie. Don't look at the third Spider-Man movie. That's not the Venom I'm talking. I'm talking about the comic books Venom. Just such a cool design of a character, and the fact that he would take over, because Venom took over Spider-Man in the beginning. The costume is what makes the guy more evil. So you took this guy, made him more powerful, but made him darker and more evil, and I love that.
the name bespeaks itself. Venom.
It does. It was the only real comic book character, in my opinion, in Marvel Comics that was created in the last 20 years or so that really took off as amazing too. Venom and Deadpool are probably the two, and if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, nobody would know who Deadpool is right now, even though Deadpool movie was awesome.
Have you ever offended somebody so much, but you're a big guy, you're also a wrestler, where they have wanted to attack you or something on stage?
I've never actually had someone try to kill me on stage.
Well, not kill, but-
Yet. I'm not saying it would never happen, but no, I've never gone that far. I think I have too much of classic magic in me, so I still call people sir and ma'am when I'm doing it, but I do get my butt kicked on stage from time to time. Hopefully, I don't know if they're going to use this segment or not, but yeah, there's a bit we do in one of the other shows on the strip called Four Funny Bastards. I don't know if I can say that word.
Yes, you may.
I can say four. Okay, great. Four Funny Bastards, we do it at the Royal Resort Friday nights at 8 o'clock, where I insult the host, and the host has a tendency to hit me with a trash can. So, I might take a few falls in that show, and that's a fun one. 4funnybastards.com. You can find things on that. And I believe we do a great ticket deal for locals on that.
Of course.
If not free, I'm not 100% sure.
Right, and one thing about Vegas, they've always been about locals until it came to the parking fees, but we're not going to go there.
No, we won't talk about that. I'm going to body slam the MGM parking garage when it starts up for the locals.
It'd be so much fun. So let's just recap this. You're just got all this stuff going on. You're at the Sapphire Gentlemen's Club.
Sapphire Comedy Hour, Saturday
Hour.
nights. Four Funny Bastards, Friday nights. Freak Show Wrestling, which is the comedy wrestling show we do in town.
Once a month, correct?
Once a month. This month we have Brutus the Barber Beefcake, classic WWE wrestler, and we're going to do a charity thing for Locks of Love. And these are staying this time. I've done it before. I have donated the hair before, so don't give me bad emails that I'm not giving mine up this time.
No.
But we have people who are giving up hair for Locks of Love at this Freak Show Wrestling at the Las Vegas Country Club, and that'll be Saturday the 18th this month.
Boy, you got it all down. I would have to be reading my notes.
I have a bunch of people who will kill me if I don't remember all this stuff.
Well, I won't.
And then Masters of Illusion, June 17th, but watch it before then because it's worth watching.
Yes.
And if you want to see what I did on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, if you Google Shocker and Fool Us, you can find my video from that up to about, 3 million hits or so, something like that.
Just add to it. I did see that, and you did shock them.
And
they were your idols. They've been
they
your
were
idols.
my.
So
I got to perform for them.
that's got to be
awesome.
the biggest rush when you can do that. You know, when your idol is actually amazed by you.
I get Christmas cards from Teller now.
Oh, that's-
that right there means that I have made it.
Yeah,
So,
well, you've made it in the hearts of many. I can't thank you enough for being on the show.
Thank you for having
Time
me.
has flown.
It has. We got like 3 seconds.
I know. I'll be back with some Vegas updates, but in the meantime, best of luck, and I'll be seeing you on stage.
Thank you.